Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing amazing today. I am Chris, your guide through this life, your favorite podcaster. Hope you're doing amazing. I want to do a deep dive into a question that is both challenging and transformational. Okay. And the question is, what does your perfect life look like? This isn't just a daydream. This is about intentional designing of a life that aligns with your true self. As we go through this, I want to share some personal experiences of my own journey. My We're going to talk about work. We're going to talk about friendships. We're going to talk about families, and I know what we're going to go through will resonate with you. So let's break down what this really means to create a life you always wanted. Okay. When I first started my journey, I've shared it here before. When I started this journey of creating what I saw as my perfect life, it had a lot of roadblocks. I was stuck in a cycle of self doubt and limiting beliefs. I would make each day just trying to survive instead of really living. It wasn't until I sat down and asked myself, what does my perfect day look like? And that's when things began to change. In Proverbs 9:18, to be exact, it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. For me, that meant getting really clear on what I wanted, not just in my business and finances, but in every area of my life. I realized that without a vision, I was letting life happen to me instead of taking charge. Okay. One of the biggest areas I had to focus on was my mindset. I struggled with this for a long time, with the belief I was not worthy. I had to break free from that mindset that told me this is as good as it gets. In the Bible, again, Romans 12:2 says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This was a game changer. I started to see my thoughts as a blueprint for my life. Let me share a quick story with you. When I started out down my entrepreneur journey, I had this dream to help others and to help them grow their businesses. But I didn't know how to get there. I kept asking myself the wrong questions. Questions like, why can't I get ahead? But when I started asking myself, how can I create a business that truly serves people and aligns with my values, that shift in my mindset started taking place. Tony Robbins often says, the quality of your life is the quality of your questions, your why. So I began to ask better questions. And that's when my business really started to take off. It wasn't just about making money anymore, it was about making a difference. It was about creating a system that not only helped my business, but also empowered other entrepreneurs to build their dream lives. I got out of my own way and I started thinking about others. And this also rolled over into friendships. For years, I found myself surrounded with people that really did not understand my vision or support my dreams. And that was hard. That is very hard, right? You feel like you're alone on the journey. But when I made a conscious decision to surround myself with people who lifted me up, challenged me, and pushed me to be better, that's when it started evolving. Proverbs 27:17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. I started seeking out friendships that were more than just surface level connections. I looked for people that would call me out, that would call me out when I was making excuses and who would celebrate wins with me. And to be honest, that changed everything. I want you to know your perfect life, you have to surround yourself with people who believe in your vision as much as you do. That means finding mentors, getting deeper into friendships to where they help you find your purpose and guide to achieving what you want.
Pardon the interruption, but amazing news. Right now on Amazon, you can purchase The Sales Mindset and Unleash Your Potential, written by yours truly, both available in English and in Spanish. Links are in the descriptions below.
Family is another area where I had to dig deep. And let's let me be real with you. It's not always easy to balance family, life, and work, especially when you're chasing your dreams, when you're going after your vision. There were times when I felt I was failing as a husband and as a father because my focus was too much on building a business. But when I realized my perfect life wasn't just about achieving success in business, it was about creating memories and experiences with my family. I made a commitment to be present. I put down my phone during dinner, and I did this to be with my kids, to be with my wife, and to have meaningful conversations together. My wife, Karen, who has been my rock through this entire thing, became more. It became a partnership, not just a marriage. I had to remind myself that success wasn't just going to happen in an office somewhere, making sales calls, doing a job. It happens at home too. Psalms 127 tells us children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from Him. This verse really hit me because I realized that my family is the most valuable gift I've been given. And they are a big part of my vision of having the perfect life. Here's something else I learned along the way. Your perfect life isn't about achieving some far off goal. It's about creating a life that you love every single day. It's about the small moments. It's about waking up with gratitude, knowing that you're doing what you love and you're surrounded by people who mean the world to you. I want you to take a moment right now and ask yourself, what does my perfect life look like? Not just in the distant future, but what would make you feel life is perfect today? Maybe it's having more time for self care, starting a side hustle you've always dreamed of, or just reconnecting with old friends. Write these down. and be be specific. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, says, "You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your system." So start creating habits that support the vision of your perfect life. Even the smallest changes can lead to the biggest transformations. One of the most important things I've learned is that you have to align your actions with your vision. It's not just enough to dream, you have to do the work. Once again, in the Bible, Matthew 6:33 reminds us, "Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you." This verse is an anchor in my life when I feel lost or I feel overwhelmed. It's about putting God, Allah, the universe, whatever you want that is bigger than you, at the center of your vision and trusting that everything else will fall into place. So, I have a challenge for you. Take 15 minutes and sit in a quiet place and write down your vision of what a perfect life would look like. Get detailed about that life, your work, your friendships, your family. Then ask yourself, what is one thing I can do today? What's one thing I could do right now to get closer to that vision? Don't worry about the big picture right now. Just focus on the next step. Remember, your perfect life is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about the journey. And every step you take, no matter how small, it gets you closer to what you want to be. So I hope and I know these stories, these these sayings that are coming out of inspirational quotes and out of books, they'll make a difference in your life. So reflect on what you want. Get below the surface and focus on the next step. You know what you want, so claim it. Go after it. Keep believing in your vision. Keep believing in the vision of a perfect life. Stay committed to your goals. And remember, together, together, not just alone, together, you can build something amazing. Together with those around you, with your family, those at work, your customers, your friends. But it starts inside you. So take time, reflect, get below the surface, make a change in your life. You can do it. You can have what you see as the perfect life. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Get out of your own way. Go and achieve what you want. Till next time, God bless. Have a great day.